Hey everyone, welcome back on Davis Tech channel. And in this video, we're going to work on the country page. Okay, and for this country page, we need to have some kind of data where we will going to have a flag, name, along with the country code, which is not here. I know. So we need those things, and for that, I have this link, and I will put this link in a description. In this link, we are getting a JSON file. Okay, and in the JSON file we have all the information which we will going to need in our project. Okay, so let me go here, and inside source, let me create a new folder called data, and let me create a new file country.json. Okay, what I have copied, I will just paste it here and hit the save, and it's too much data, I guess. Okay, so we got all the list. Okay, and we can use it in our project. Okay, and let's go and let's create a new page called country page, or inside a login page only, we're going to create this new file called country page.tsx. I will use rnfce, okay, rnfes, sorry, to create a country page. And here what we need to do is we need to work on this thing. Okay, then we need to create a repeatable component. This component we're going to repeat again and again. Okay, so let's work on that first. Okay, so I will going to create a new folder, new file, country page item.tsx, rnfes again, country page item. Okay, we have a country page, and let me define this country page in our app.tsx. What I will do, I will just use Control C and Control V, and I will use country page, and what I have copied here I will use it here. And for the moment, to work on this page, I will use the root country page. Okay, let me refresh the page and let's land to the country page. Okay, so we got our country page here. Let's work on the country page item. So basically, if you see here, you will find that we have some kind of card layout. Okay, and on the top of the card layout, we have this flag icon, then we have the country name, and then we will going to show the country code. Okay, and if you see closely, then you will find that it is a row wise. So if I will use a box as a, if I will use a flex box as a row wise, then we will easily get this kind of UI. Okay, so let's go here and let's work on the view. I will create a new root here. Okay, and I will assign this root styles dot root. Okay, and in this I'm going to use a display as a flex as I discussed, and I'm going to use a flex direction as a row. Okay, and now we're going to have three different elements. The first element will going to be this image, second element will going to be text, and third element also will going to be text with the country code. And if you see in a country.json file, we have a name for the country, we have a flag, and we have the dial code. Okay, so basically we will going to get this thing. So I will go here, I will just name, okay, flag, all are string. Okay, and we have a dial code. Okay, and let me initialize the type here. Name will going to be string type again. Okay, and rest of the thing also will going to be a string type. So let me define a type, and let's start using a Typescript in a good manner. Okay, and let's go on a country page. Let's import this country.json file. Okay, import country data from. Okay, we need to go back to that page. So we need to go on a data dot country.json file. We have a country data, and instead of showing this country page, what I will do, I will use country data dot map. Okay, if you don't know about the map is, I mean, it's array, right? So map will iterate on array type of data structure. Okay, and basically it will give us a callback. Okay, so here it is a callback. Okay, and in the callback, so country data is array, so it will iterate each of the items. So the item will come here. Okay, and then in the map we can return this array into a different format. Okay, so we can return this array of data into our own format. So we are mapping this data into our own format. Okay, so number of item we have in array, that will be converted into the country page item component. Okay, and here we need to just spread our item. So we here I'm spreading the item. So either you can spread this item like this, or you can pass the item like we have specified here, right? We need to get this name, flag, and dial code. So we can either use this name equal to item dot name. Okay, and flag equal to item dot flag. Similarly, code dial code equal to item dot dial code. Okay, either you can do this like, or you can directly spread the item. So basically whatever we will provide here, that will come to the component as part of the object only. So that's why you can do it like this, or you can spread the whole item, and that will be used here. Okay, so I will hit the Control S. Then here I got country page item, and it's just have this thing. Okay, country page item just have a text. So let's use one by one. So let's use a flag. Okay, so in the view you will see that we need to have this thing together. Then we need to have the country code. So what I will do, I will again wrap this thing with another view. Okay, why I'm doing, I will just let you know. Mid view or something, I can just name it here. Okay, again display flex and direction will be row. Okay, so here we have a view, and let's use a text. Basically the flag is also a text, so I will just use it directly. So I will use the flag directly here. Then here you will find that the flag is came here. The next thing is again a text, which will going to be a name. Okay, so name also came. So this view we need to provide a style, that it should be a row flex box. So styles dot row mid view. So now we got here. So the last thing is again a text, which is a country code. I will put it here. Okay, dial code. So we got the dial code as well. So why I use this, that it's our root view, right? And in the root view, this is our first child and this is our second child. So what I wanted to do is our first child will stick in the leftmost and our right child will stick to the rightmost of the screen. Okay, so that's why I created this view which will bound together this flag and the name. Okay, so it will become a first child which I wanted to put in a leftmost, and the country code which I wanted to put in the rightmost. So for that we have a property called justify content, which you already know, and if we use a space between, then automatically they will put the child in the extreme corner. Okay, So here we got our view, okay, and it put the thing in the extreme corner. Okay, now what we can do that here, we need to work on the another layout, that we need to give some sort of divider here. Okay, that is another, and we need to work on the card as well. Okay, let's do some styling here. Okay, so first thing I will going to do, I will going to add a background color to white. Okay, as FFF, it will add a background color to white. Okay, also I can add some sort of elevation. Okay, okay, now the next thing we're going to be adding a padding on our root. Okay, so I will add a padding horizontal. Let me guess how much I need to add. I guess we need to add some padding 10 maybe. Okay, or maybe 15. Okay, also I need to add some padding vertical. Padding vertical maybe 25. Oh, 25 will be lot more. Okay, I will give it 10 first. So padding vertical is added. Yes, 10 is sufficient, or maybe 15. Okay, maybe 15 can be sufficient too, or 12 can be sufficient. Okay, okay, the very next thing we need to do is we need to add this divider. Until that it won't look nice. Okay, so actually the whole alignment, if you see, it's at first it was the row wise, then it also have some column wise thing. Okay, what we can do is, this is our child component. I will going to do one thing. I will going to wrap this thing into another child. Why I am doing this thing? Okay, and this will going to be a main. Okay, so it will going to be styles.main, and let me create a root. So in the root we have the first children. Okay, this is our first children. Whatever we are able to see, that is our first children, and the second children will going to be divider. Okay, so to divider, you are able to see it will going to be a second children. That's why root will going to be as a flex box, but the flex direction will going to be a column. So if I will not provide a flex direction here, column, that by default it will take flex direction as a column. So either I can write it down or I can omit it. Okay, but it will going to work as a flex direction as a column wise. Okay, let's work on the second children. The second children is a divider. Okay, it's a empty view, and I will add a divider style, and here I will provide a style. So styles.divider style, and I can use a border bottom. Okay, bottom width will going to be a 1. So it came here. Okay, and this elevation and background color I will add, not here, it's top, for the top. Okay, so here we got the border bottom 1, which is too much. I can use a 0.5. Okay, and color will going to be a gray color. Okay, I need to find a color code for it. So let me provide a color, border bottom color to this. Okay, so it added some sort of color, and let me decrease to 0.3. Okay, and we need to add some amount of padding over here. Okay, and that we will do. I will add some padding bottom, because it's our first children, and I wanted to add a padding between this and this. Either I can add a padding here, okay, or I can add a gap in the main root. Okay, so I will add a gap, and let's increase it to the 18. Okay, I guess now it's looking like this, and we just need to add some gap between these two. So I can add a gap in a mid view, because mid view have these two things, so I will add a gap of 4. Okay, so here we have a mid view, and inside a mid view we have this thing, so I can add 8. Nice. Okay, and also I can add some sort of padding, horizontal padding to the root around 18 or 20 maybe. Okay, now we have added this thing, and to look it more better, I can go on a country page in the view. So here we have a view, and here we have a root. I will add a padding top edge 12, style dot root. Okay, so it is added, but it's giving some sort of issue. So let me put the background color as the same as we have over there. Okay, now it's looking good. We can work on the styling of the text here. So if I will increase a text style, then it will look more better. So our border is giving some kind of issue. It's a weird issue, but I guess I did some wrong in the styling. Okay, so instead of adding this border here, what I will do, I will add this border to our main view. So this is our main view. Okay, and I will add this thing here. Okay, instead of adding there. Okay, and let me just remove this thing. So don't worry, it's kind of styling part. We do some mistake. Okay, so the border is added here. Okay, and to fix the proper padding, I will, instead of adding padding in the root, I will add here. Okay, so the padding is also added, and I can add some sort of padding here also, padding 3. Okay, or I can increase to 5. Okay, so padding is added, border is added, everything is working fine. But one thing is that we need to fix the scroll. So I will go on a country page. Instead of using a normal view, we can use a scroll view, which is provided by the React Native to add scrolling. And if I will just remove the padding top, padding top need to be somewhat 8, okay, or 4. So if I will now scroll, then it is working fine. We can scroll it, and we can add on place on our country item. Okay, so let me do it as 6. Okay, and so to work on the app bar like this, we need to use a component library called React Native Paper. If you don't know about the component library, don't forget to watch my video related to the component library. I will put a video link in the description. Okay, so I will going to use this React Native Paper, and I will going to install it on the system. Okay, once it will going to install, then we will going to use this component called app bar. So it have a really nice documentation, and here we can use this app bar from the React Native Paper. Okay, so I will just going to copy this app bar. Okay, everything it have, we will going to modify it. Okay, don't worry. So React Native Paper is installed, and what I will do, I will go on a country page. Okay, and I guess before the scroll view, let's add another view which will going to be app bar, basically Control X. Okay, I'm going to import the app bar from the React Native paper. It should give me this auto import system, but it's not giving. Maybe some kind of issue, or we need to start our server again. So yeah, app bar is came. I will hit the save, and it is not coming here. Okay, now it came. Title and those things came here, which means React Native paper is working fine. Okay, so now what I need to do, I do need this header, okay, so, which is provided by the React navigation. I will simply go here and comment out this header so on false to. Okay, so now the title is came and it's looking nice, by the way. Let's work on this app bar first on a country page. So app bar header we have, okay, inside we have a app bar back button, basically this kind of button if you wanted to have. So it have app bar back button, okay. App bar contain title. If I wanted to change the title from select your country, so I will just use this title, select your country, so the title is changed. Basically we don't need this calendar button, so I will just remove it and I will hit the save, and this is our search button. Okay, so I'm working on the UI right now, so let's not think about the functionality. Okay, header, we can style our header, okay, and basically I will just put a background color as of now as FFF. So let's complete our video. Okay, so this is it, like we have added app bar, okay, and we got this nice looking UI here, okay, and on click of this UI we need to select a country code, okay, and we will integrate it on our login page. So the purpose of this video is now completed, like we achieved the our country page, and let's focus on our next video. Till that, please don't forget to subscribe the channel, like the video and share the video to your friend. It will highly motivate me to make more videos. Thank you all. Happy coding. See you on the next video.